$600 billion is spent on advertising globally each year. Companies on average spend 12% of their revenue on marketing, and half of that usually goes to advertising. Tesla is one of the largest companies in the world and spends zero on advertising today. In this video, I'll share why I believe that Tesla signaling their openness to advertising will reduce fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the media. Click subscribe to stay updated to more videos on Tesla. Let's start the motivations of media companies. I worked in advertising for 10 years, a few years in P&G buying ads for Ariel and Tide, known as Dynamo and Fab in our region, and 7 years at Google selling ads and coaching our ad sales team across the world. Imagine you're the sales director of a media company that sells ads, like MediaCorp or New York Times. You're looking to build a multi-year strong pipeline because you have ambitious sales targets. Now you're looking for white space opportunities, companies like Uber, Netflix, or Airbnb. But even these startups take time to ramp up their advertising spend as they grow their business over the years. After Elon's reply to Meet Kevin in this week's Tesla shareholder meeting on agreeing to test advertising, the biggest fish in the ocean by far is now Tesla. Tesla's revenue last year was $81 billion, and they're growing 50% year on year. If just 6% of revenue goes to advertising, that's $5 billion. That's an advertising budget as big as Procter & Gamble's globally, and you see P&G's ads all around the world. This will instantly make Tesla one of the biggest accounts for most media companies. A great sales team isn't just about this quarter's revenue, but about sustainable revenue growth over the years. If Tesla continues spending the same percentage of revenue on advertising, Tesla would be, by a large margin, the most important account for every media company in the world by 2025. By then, Tesla would be a $250 billion revenue company with $15 billion in potential ad spend. Of course, there are diminishing returns to advertising, and Tesla likely won't spend that entire amount. But what remains clear is that there's no other company in the world with Tesla's runway for advertising spend. Let's talk about why this will reduce FUD for Tesla. Most media companies will tell you that their advertising and editorial teams are strictly separate, and that advertising will not impact their journalistic integrity. However, I've found that most media companies will rarely write negative articles about their top advertisers, not through lying, but through omission or selective facts. It is for this reason I believe we will see less FUD on Tesla. FUD has been one of the biggest pain points that Tesla investors had to deal with over the years. Because of Tesla's absolute stance on zero advertising, most media companies felt they had nothing to lose. In fact, they may have had something to gain by writing FUD articles because they may lead to clicks, which eventually leads to more revenue. Now imagine you're the sales director of Wall Street Journal or CNBC, trying to prospect Tesla as an advertising customer, the customer with the most growth headroom. It would not be a good look if your company just published 3 FUD articles this week about Tesla software recall or Tesla fires. My hypothesis is most media companies will now start playing nicer, or at least more fairly with Tesla, as their advertising team start courting Tesla as a customer. I've got messages over the past 2 days from friends in media companies asking for an introduction to Tesla marketing. I already sense a shift. While advertising will help Tesla raise awareness and drive more sales, I believe a great hidden benefit is a reduction in FUD for Tesla over the months and years to come. FUD is like a smog that hurts confidence and increases uncertainty. I believe this smog will now lift and may reduce volatility in Tesla stock. This is a win for Tesla and Tesla investors. What do you think? If you found this video useful, please click the like button. Hit subscribe to stay updated to more videos on Tesla.